Remember when your biggest issue in life was making that perfect AIM away message and deciding who was making it into your MySpace top 8? Now it's more like BRB, bloated, nauseous, exhausted, and regretting lunch for like the 3rd time this week. You wake up tired, everything that you eat, from a salad to your favorite pizza, leaves you feeling like a bag of smashed assholes. You've Googled everything, you've cut out every food that you love, and still nothing is making sense. No matter how healthy you try to be, you still feel like shit, and you're starting to wonder if those weird symptoms your doctor brushed off as normal, like that benign IBS diagnosis, the home-wrecking PMS mood swings, or the awful periods they want you on birth control for, might actually all be connected. You're not crazy, dramatic, or overreacting. You're just not buying into the whole all hot girls have tummy problems narrative. You know your body's trying to tell you something, and you're just looking for someone who's actually going to listen. If this feels a little too familiar, there's a really good chance that you're one of these types of millennial women. 1. You're symptom surfing with no clear answers. You've got bloating, poop problems, fatigue, hair loss, skin issues, throw in some anxiety or mood swings, the list honestly goes on. And no one seems to be able to connect the dots. Your labs always come back normal, but you feel anything but. You're at a loss for what to do, but one thing is for sure, you're tired of being tossed from specialist to specialist, feeling like no one is really paying attention. You're not a ping pong ball. 2. You've got the diagnosis, but you don't got the support. Maybe it's IBS, maybe it's thyroid issues, maybe it's PCOS or endometriosis. Maybe it's just been a we'll just keep an eye on it type of thing. You were given a prescription, a generic handout, or told just to drink more water, eat more fiber, and handle your stress better, but you still feel like trash and you have no real roadmap to actually getting better. 3. You've tried all the things and nothing sticks. You've done the elimination diets, the TikTok gut protocols, the yeast and the parasite cleanses, and you've still got that $500 supplement stack sitting in your medicine cabinet in your bathroom. You may have felt better for like a second, but your symptoms always seem to come back, and now you're just burnt out and confused. And number 4, you're the crunchy but realistic millennial who wants a root cause, food first solution that works for you for life. You're not here for fear mongering or quick fix detoxes. You want a practitioner who will actually listen to you, teach you what's going on in your body, and walk with you every step of the way. No gaslighting, no guesswork, just real strategy that works. Hey, I'm Stephanie Mercurio. I'm a functional nutrition practitioner with a master's degree in human nutrition. But more importantly, I'm the person women turn to when they're sick of guessing, Googling, and getting gaslit about their symptoms. Up to 80% of women diagnosed with IBS actually have something else going on. H. pylori, SIBO, histamine intolerance, hormone imbalances, but they're rarely fully investigated, let alone recognized as all connected issues. Instead, we're sent home with vague advice, prescribed birth control, or just told to manage our stress better. So I created the Balanced Body Blueprint VIP program because once upon a time, I was that woman too, the one who had to figure it out all alone. My VIP program is a deeply supportive one-on-one partnership where we stop guessing and actually take the time to start uncovering what's really going on. Since 2016, I have helped women who have tried everything from restrictive diets to endless testing to expensive supplement stacks finally understand what's going on in their body and start helping them feel like themselves again. Whether you're dealing with gut chaos, hormone issues, or mystery symptoms that no one has ever taken seriously, this is where we stop guessing. Let me guess, you are probably that high-achieving millennial, pulling all-nighters, juggling classes, work, a social life, fueling yourself with that 4 a.m. pizza that tasted so good, and posting Facebook albums with song lyric captions. Man, those were the days. We're the generation that ran on boss babe hustle vibes and For Loco, and we did it all while throwing our hands up in the air like we just don't care. But now, all those weird symptoms that we're dealing with in our late 20s and 30s, like bloating, weight gain, constipation, anxiety, fatigue, breakouts, chronic migraines, period issues, you name it, we're all just told are part of being a woman. But here's the truth. Your symptoms might be a common experience, but they're not normal, and they're definitely not random. They're messages. Your body is acting like the sim that you've been neglecting, waving a red flag saying, hey, something's not working right. The problem, most of us grew up in a world that taught us to silence our symptoms and not to solve them. Headache? Take 800 milligrams of ibuprofen. Bad period? Get on the pill. Tummy issues? Chug that Pepto. Feeling off? Just push through it. We were never taught to ask why, just to manage it and move on. Let's be clear, this is not your fault. Most of us grew up knowing next to nothing about how our bodies actually work because, let's be real, no one really taught us because they didn't really know either. We learned that carbs were bad from a 17 magazine, that our periods were supposed to suck from that stupid, outdated 1970s health video they showed us in 5th grade, but no one ever explained that basic nutrition and body literacy could solve so many of the symptoms that we're struggling with today. And now, with social media being the complete dumpster fire that it is, it's next to impossible to know what's legit, who's legit, and what's just the next flashy trend. But we're not doing that anymore. We have sat back and watched our parents bounce from doctor to doctor, living on endless medications with no real resolutions for their problems. And we know there's a better way for us, and we are ready to choose it. So many of us are walking around not feeling well, bloated, exhausted, anxious, inflamed, and just trying to push through it because no one has ever taken us seriously, and we're told that it's just normal. And the wild part, this story is way too common. I was talking to a few women recently, and one of them said to me, I just feel like something is not working in my body. I've done the labs, I've seen the doctors, and they all tell me the same thing, that everything looks fine, but I'm not fine. She said to me what so many of my clients have said before. Something's being missed, no one is paying attention, and no one is taking the time to put the pieces together. In fact, it doesn't feel like anybody has time for you at all. And then she asked me, so what's your approach? And this is what I told her. This is a high-touch, one-on-one experience where we investigate what's really going on in your body and build a fully personalized food-first strategy to help you feel better. For real and for good. For life. My approach is rooted in human biochemistry and deep investigation. So we're not just managing symptoms with band-aids or treating everything like it's a separate issue. We're looking at the big picture, connecting the dots, uncovering what's missing that's leading to the dysfunction that is resulting in the symptoms that you're feeling, and fixing that. No generic protocols, no guesswork, just smart, sustainable, science-backed support with someone in your corner the whole way through. We leave no stone unturned, and I hold your hand through the entire process. What makes my Balanced Body Blueprint VIP experience so different is that you're just not handed a plan and sent on your way to figure it out on your own. You're getting personalized coaching, on-demand voice and text access to me, custom nutrition and supplement protocols, recommended functional testing when it's helpful, and real-time support that helps you actually follow through without all of the overwhelm and trying to figure it out on your own. Most of the women who come to me feel burned out, frustrated, over it. They've bounced from doctor to specialist to functional practitioner and still don't feel better. They've already put so much into this and they want to know what makes me and my program different. Maybe you're thinking, I've already tried everything. What if this doesn't work for me either? I'm not sure I have the time or energy right now. I'm just nervous to make this kind of investment. I hear that all the time and I get it. When I was diagnosed with SIBO in 2014, it took me 5 years to recover. I had no one to help me and no one to help me figure this out. That's why I built this program, because now my VIP clients start feeling better within the first month of us getting started, and we resolve symptoms in a fraction of the time that it took me because we're doing it right from the beginning. So it's kind of a no-brainer. Because here's the thing, one of my past clients spent $1,600 on basic labs through her doctor. She was told everything looked fine and that's it. No answers, no next steps. But she still didn't feel better. That's almost half the cost of my program. Just gone, flushed down the toilet. Wasted on random labs that didn't help her move forward at all. But if she had come to me first, I could have helped her order those same labs for a fraction of the cost, actually interpret them, and then create a plan that would help her move forward and feel better. And yes, this program is a big investment, but it's also the one I wish you found first before you spent all of that time, energy, and money trying everything else. This is why I only want women inside my VIP program who feel a full body yes, who are done guessing and ready to figure this out for good. So if you're nervous about this investment, ask yourself, how much time and money have you already spent not getting better? My VIP program is right for you if any of this sounds familiar. You've been dealing with gut issues, hormone chaos, or mystery symptoms that no one can seem to figure out. You've tried the diets, the protocols, the supplements, but nothing actually works. You've been told everything looks normal, but you know in your gut that something's off. And most important important of all, you are ready to finally understand your body. You don't want to follow the psychotic diet plans that aren't sustainable anymore, and you want to feel seen and guided every step of the way. This isn't a quick fix, it's not a one-size-fits-all plan, and it's not a band-aid, but it is a partnership where we work together to put all the pieces together. It is a process rooted in strategy, support, and real science, and a chance to finally feel good in your body again. Now imagine waking up and actually feeling good. Your mind is clear, you're rested, you eat without fear, and you have energy that lasts all day. Your symptoms no longer hold you back from enjoying life or being present in the moments that you wish would last forever. You feel calm in your body, confident in your choices, and you feel like yourself again. Too many of us women are walking around not feeling well, but the world needs us at our best, not just surviving, but thriving in our power. If my VIP program is feeling like a full body yes to you, I'd love to have you inside. It doesn't have to take long for you to start feeling better. You just have to start.